So coming from Business Insider, surprise, surprise! I can't imagine why anybody would be surprised. Meta pauses an AI training program that tracks employees' keystrokes after an internal leak. I'm not surprised. I can't even pretend to be surprised for this particular bit. So basically, Meta has been pushing forward. Mark Zuckerberg has been pushing forward on the employees at Meta. Essentially, this product that tracks all of the employees' keystrokes, right? So the concept with artificial intelligence is more data, more intelligence, right? Concept. So Meta has gone out and they've scraped the internet and they've scraped the libraries and they've scraped all of this data, but that hasn't given them good enough artificial intelligence. And so one of the things with Mark Zuckerberg is he wants to start focusing on office productivity. To be clear, I can't imagine why any organization would want Facebook in their actual corporate infrastructure. That just seems like a dumb idea, but that's one of the things that Mark Zuckerberg wants to go after, right? So they purchased Manu a little while ago. That's now getting rolled back by China. But the concept is hey, we're going to create this AI for corporate productivity, but it needs more data to understand how people actually work in corporate environments. What they're going to do is they're going to track all of their employees so the AI can be trained on that particular information. The problem is when you start training your AI on how people are actually using their computers, right? There's screenshots, there's information, there's all that kind of stuff that goes into the system. So you really want to make sure that you protect the data, because even if the employee is doing what they're supposed to, so let's say they have like a Slack window up, and in the Slack window, right, they're asking somebody about how to do function calls or whatever else. But imagine they also have just a general tab open with their personal email for whatever reason. And in that personal email, it's talking about their kid's cancer diagnosis or something like that. So they're not dealing with their kid's cancer diagnosis, on the company dime, but that just happens to be up on the screen. It's just one of those things, right? Everybody has 30 tabs open nowadays. And so one of the tabs happens to be that crap. Well, the interesting thing, right, you have AI and it's tracking everything going on. So it's not simply going to track whatever's going on in the Slack window. It's also going to track everything going on in all the other windows. And so you really want to make sure the data is heavily protected, because you're going to be pulling all of this kind of stuff in. And frankly, a lot of users aren't going to think about it. Like, one of the big problems you have with security when you're actually trying to deploy security in the real world is people just have their habits. People just have their way of doing things. Even when you tell people to stop doing it, right? They just keep doing it. I think about this with COVID. Oh, there was some doctor, and she was on the news. And she was sitting there. She was like, okay, with COVID back in 2020, make sure you're not touching your face. Make sure you're not doing all of these things with your hands, whatever else. And literally, as she's explaining this to a nationwide TV audience, she's like rubbing her face and all that. Like, not doing that, but she's like, doing the normal stuff that we do. Why? She's a doctor. She thinks you shouldn't be touching your face or doing this kind of stuff, but it's so ingrained in how you do stuff, you just kind of do it, right? So even like you have this AI system going on, even if people know, okay, we've got this AI system going on in the background, I shouldn't have my personal email open, I shouldn't have some of the stuff open, like it, but then you just forget about it. You've been doing stuff the same way for 10 years at this point in time. You don't consider it. The other thing is maybe a lot of people don't really understand what information the AI is collecting, right? They think they're doing things in the proper way, but just simply how the AI works, it collects more information than they realize, right? So you have all of those issues. So you're collecting all of this information about your employees, putting that into one data store, and then, it's Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg doesn't give a fuck about your privacy. Let me shed a tear as Meta employees have their privacy violated. Oh dear, Meta employees, does it really suck when your piece of crap, rapist mentality CEO doesn't give a damn about your privacy? Please tell us more about how you feel about it. So yeah, anyways, like I said, I mean, this is Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg doesn't seem to give a damn about privacy, right? Mark Zuckerberg can't seem to grasp the concept of privacy, which again is why I would never want his garbage in corporate systems, right? He is so incapable of grasping the concept that some data should be private. Can you imagine putting this into your systems? Can you imagine trade secrets going within 50 feet of a system running Zuckerberg's AI crap? But anyways, so yeah. So Meta employees are very sad. They're very mad. I can't believe he's violating our privacy. But we're the employees. We violate other people's privacy. Meta is pausing an internal AI program after sensitive data was accessible across the entire company, according to screenshots obtained by Business Insider, right? So sensitive data across the entire company. A screenshot showed that the leak exposed employees' private conversations, performance data, and transcriptions. The incident was classified as an SEV2 on a scale of 0 to 5, with 0 being the most severe. So again, things like transcriptions, that type of deal. If you're talking with somebody, right, you're sitting there, you're talking, you're just shooting the crap or whatever. Hey, how do I connect to this particular server? Oh, this is how you connect to the particular server. Great. Oh yeah, so how is your wife doing? Or how is your kid doing? Or whatever. Like, and that's the thing. It's like all of this information can be ingested into these systems. And then Mark Zuckerberg is so careless as a CEO. It doesn't seem like they're going to anywhere near the degree that should be required for them to protect this type of data, which is just absolutely insane. A Meta spokesperson confirmed the incident and said this company is investigating. Quote, "We have carefully designed this program." No, you haven't. You fucking obviously haven't. Anyways, we have carefully designed this program with privacy safeguards, and while we have no indication at this time that any data was improperly accessed by Meta employees, we're pausing it while we investigate. And notice how they say this. We have no indication at this time that the data was improperly accessed. You didn't put the systems in place to protect the data, so most likely you don't have the systems in place to see how the data was accessed. Ergo, you have no fucking clue what's happened with your data. But that's the thing, like the onus is always on the other people. Well, we have no indication that our abject failure as a technology company has actually damaged anybody. Oh, Lordy. Again, think about this. Meta wants into your internal systems. Again, with Manu, with where they're pushing their AI development right now, they want Meta to be in your internal organizational and corporate systems. Who in their right fucking mind would install their garbage technology into their system? However you feel about AI, however you feel about the dangers of using vendors and AI and all that kind of stuff, Mark Zuckerberg in particular, why would you allow any company associated with him to be in your internal systems? Oh, let's see here. This leak is causing frustration within Meta, according to screenshots seen by Business Insider, with employees critical that data wasn't locked down from the start. Yeah, you would think at a technology company, you would think at a company that for some reason wants to be at the forefront of artificial intelligence, you might be able to lock down your data. Quote, "I don't see any evidence of a malicious access, but the fact that this data wasn't locked down as originally promised is super frustrating," the employee continued. Did you feel like Meta promised you a level of privacy and now they're violating what they seem to have said previously? Yeah. That's basically how we all feel about Meta at this point in time. So this is what's going on right now with Meta and their whole AI initiative, which seems to be a disaster. Like, again, if there are any Meta employees out there, look, dear Meta employees, I understand you've got NDAs. You can't tell me what's actually going on. That's fine. That's cool. I don't really want to know, to be honest with you. What I would be interested in is if you're an actual Meta employee, if you could just tell me, is there a plan? Just tell me if your managers have put a plan on the table in front of you, and all I want to know if you went, oh yeah, that kind of makes sense. Like, Eli, I understand you're in your basement out in Asheville, North Carolina, and I understand you haven't seen our plan. But Eli, what you gotta know is I've seen the plan, and although there may be mistakes, the plan makes sense. Is there any Meta employee that can simply message me, I've seen the plan, and the plan kind of sort of makes sense? That's all I'm looking for right here. Because this is what I just like. What is Meta doing? Why does Meta need to be at the forefront of artificial intelligence? To be clear, no snark. What the hell does that have to do with the synergies of an advertising, media, communications type company? Beyond that, what is the plan? What is the product they're putting out? First, they put out the models, right? Llama 3 was great. Llama 4 was crap. Now they're going to proprietary models. What's going on here, right? They buy Manus, that has to get rolled back. They're building humanoid robots for some reason, because I guess everybody else in the world is building humanoid robots. They create their AI super lab or whatever, and that shit's just falling the fuck apart. Like I feel like, I was a kid during the 80s, so we used to watch the Police Academy movies. I remember watching Police Academy movies in the movie theaters. That was a good time for Hollywood. Anyways, I kind of feel like Meta at this point in time is kind of like a Police Academy movie for the tech industry, where you just sit here and you're like, Look, I got issues with XAI. I got issues with OpenAI. Like, I've got issues with all these AI but you kind of see what they're doing. You might not agree with it, right? With OpenAI, right? OpenAI is hardware scale at all costs. Look, I disagree with it, but I grasp what they're trying to do. I don't think it's going to get them where they want to go, but I get what they're trying to do, right? XAI, Elon Musk, right? Sending AI into orbit a rack at a time. I'm not sure how that financially works out at the end of the day, but look, it's a plan. Like, you can disagree with the plan, but you get what the plan is, right? Dario coming out and screaming, the sky is falling. Again, I think it's a bad way of advertising artificial intelligence, like telling everybody AI is going to destroy the world, ergo, that's why they got to put more money into AI. Look, that's a dumb fucking idea, but I mean, you can follow it. You can follow the dumb idea. What I don't understand about Meta, and again, we get this day after day. You look at what Meta is doing, you're like, but what the fuck are you doing? Like, I literally do not grasp what Meta's plan is. Like, it's so hard to argue about Meta because there's not enough of a plan here to argue about whether it's good or bad. You can't say that's a shit plan, because to say that's a shit plan, that presupposes you have a plan. Anyways, so I don't know. Meta's doing whatever the fuck it's doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, Elon Musk is putting data centers into space. Sam Altman is trying to pave the world in the servers. Dario is running around screaming that this is the end times. And Mark Zuckerberg is fucking eating paste. That's what I really feel like. I honestly feel like at this point in time, like if you could come up with like an AI image for the different companies, like you would have Meta just sitting there like just eating the entire container of paste. Oh, anyways. Hey, look, You all wanted me to be happier. You're all like, Eli doesn't smile as much as he used to. I'm starting to smile a lot. I am telling you, this AI idiocy is getting to such a ridiculous degree that, look, it is going to burn our civilization to the ground. But you gotta admit, it's fun. It is amusing to watch it happen. So what do you think about this? What do you think about Meta not being able to secure the data that they're scraping from all of their employees' interactions with their computers? What do you think about that as an employee? Again, like, even if you know exactly what the AI is scraped, you know, right? But there's muscle memory. You just do things the way you do things because you've always done those things, right? You know what you're supposed to do, but then you do the thing that you've always done, right? So think about with these employees, like, can you imagine that particular environment? And then imagine with everything else going on in the meta world, right? 8,000 layoffs, 6,000 positions being closed, people being shuffled left, right? They know they're being surveilled by the corporation, and literally they're being surveilled in order to train the AI so that the AI can replace them. Think about that from a cultural standpoint. And now Mark Zuckerberg can't fucking be bothered to secure his fucking data stores. That is how fucking worthless of a CEO he is at this point in time. He is so fucking desperate for the world to see him at the same level as Elon Musk, but can't be bothered to make sure the architecture is actually designed properly. Oh lordy. Anyways, what do you think? Put your thoughts down below. If you like these episodes, do remember they're on Spotify and on Apple Podcasts. Link is down below. Also, if you want to follow me on LinkedIn, there's a link down there too. With that, see y'all later.